up, guys? Welcome to Rice and Beans. Jester and Big O are in the house. What's up,
What's
man?
up? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. This is a long weekend, and I am enjoying it. It's been a while since we had some time to do this, so I'm glad that we get together and do another one of these before season 8 comes out. As you can see, I'm posted up at the office, getting this ready. Like we have we ran into some issues. I mean, like that fucking asshole standing back there. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's been doing that shit for the last 20 minutes, and we're not
Robert
getting
Downey
any closer
Jr.
to
caught playing Galga. That's what it was.
we're nowhere near closer to fucking shooting episode 1. Is what I'm saying, and I'm blaming that guy.
Yeah, that fucking Peter Eater.
And then when they gave us a bigger budget, I figured, okay, this is it's gonna be good. We people we can boss around, get shit right, and
Wait a minute. How do we get a bigger budget? They stopped making the penny. I don't know.
Dogecoin. Dogecoin.
That's going in the shitter too, like a critter.
We traded in all of our Dogecoin for a bigger budget. We got it at the right time. I mean, no, I don't know, if you had Dogecoin and you had a butt ton of money and that thing like fucking peaked, hopefully you pulled your money out and put it somewhere else like I did, because I mean, then you see the stupid shit he started doing, and then I heard the Department of Peace or some shit like that. The ones that try to help, in war, like prevent it, or like de-escalate stuff like that. They shut that department down, and like some judge like overturned it. They were like, yeah, absolutely not even close. Like, no, this is the completely null and void. Like, get out of those people's offices and let them back into their building.
Well, I mean, investing in Dogecoin is like investing in the peso. Eventually, it's going to go up by a nickel, but it'll come back down harder.
It's just one of those things. And I I had I didn't know what the fuck was, like, why he even jumped into the political ring anyways. It was just a PR stunt, or like,
Well, I think what it was he was trying to get in good with China because of the Tesla battery and all the resources they have over there to get into other markets that his battery can charge and continue going with electronics.
he was trying to get ahead of the fucking tariff war.
Maybe that, yeah. I mean, how well did that go? We're going to tariff everybody, and then we back off when Canada, starts seizing fentanyl at the borders. Like that was a big problem. And then Mexico stopped throwing dirty corn at us and take our shitty corn and start growing that stuff. I don't know. It was a fucking mess, a debacle. I mean, in my viewpoint, we should have had tariffs back in the 80s before Reagan took all the fucking, semblance of making a fair trade across the world. We were helping others, which was fine, but we were taking a big knock on some of the bigger people bringing in a lot of their, rehashed whatever it was, made, machines and toys and whatever else. We weren't making any money back then.
It just, yeah, like the tariffs were like went up, and then all of a sudden they were gone faster than a minority dad going out for milk.
Touche, touche.
Like, at first we were doing this, and now we're not doing this, and it's like people were laughing even harder because it's just like, what an asshole. He was just, and now it looks like he was just being an asshole for the sake of being a fucking asshole and like fucking trolling people.
Well, I mean, when you look at the whole scheme of things, right? What's easier, to bark words or to shake the ant farm and see them rebuilding the tunnels?
Right? I mean, it was, and the whole time I'm like, this is really happening. This is really happening. This, like, every time I would watch the news, I would sit there and for 5 minutes, like, remind myself, like, this is actually, these are the days of our lives. Like, this is the world we live in. Like, I wish we were making this up. I wish this.
That's
really
what I say when I watch. That's what I say when I'm watching Idiocracy. This is really happening. This is the way people are really talking. People are really fat shaming for no reason whatsoever other than fat shame.
Right? Haters gonna
And
hate. Hey.
hey, all you have to do is take a special pill and lose all that weight, right?
Just one shot of South Park told us anything, taught us anything.
But going back to Trump, nobody likes to hear the T word, so we'll just say cunt. Um, you may not like what he says and his views and his policies, but you know what? He's a piece of shit too. So let's just keep that in mind. And he'll bring back Columbus Day because we need Columbus Day.
Absolutely. I couldn't imagine a calendar year without fucking Columbus Day. And, I
Yeah,
wish I
without a
got
person that would come to America and steal from the people, indigenous people, rape, pillage, and do everything like that. Let's have a day for him. Continue that.
and it's like the funniest thing was he was like trying to bring it back, like they had taken it off the fucking menu. Like he was lobbying for the goddamn McRib. That's that's what it seemed like to me. It was like, calm down, fucker. It comes around once a year, just like Columbus Day. It's still a federal holiday. It's still celebrated everywhere. Not sure, like, yeah, I'm not sure where he was going with that one, but I mean, just kind of seems like par for the course for him.
Excuse me, what's the matter? I come into the land, I kill your people, I take a rape of the women, I take your food. It's good. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's thinking, but bringing back Columbus Day, the tariff whole situation, and well, should we talk about The Rock?
I guess he was trying to bring it back because they're kind of similar, right? They both screwed over a bunch of immigrants.
There you go. So he wanted to bring Alcatraz back for whatever fucking reason. I don't know. It's not like we don't have a lot of land out there that we can't build another prison. Just stop giving it to the private sector that's going to kill everybody.
I mean, that whole thing with the Gaza Strip and taking it over, why couldn't they just make that one big gigantic prison and then like fucking that instead of having prisons here, like yeah, you go to fucking Gaza to go to jail or to go to prison. Like and good, yeah, go ahead and it's like minimal security, like let them get out. Like fucking they hate Americans there on both sides. So like good luck getting out. Like you're better off inside. Like the
Yeah,
fuckers.
well, I wouldn't put them all in Israel. I mean, they're nice people. I mean, I've been to Israel a few times, right near the Gaza Strip, like literally a stone's throw away at a hotel. And it's a nice area. Why would you want to mark them down? Let's put them in Iran.
Just drop them into fucking. Oh, just drop them into fucking. Or you just parachute them all into fucking South Korea or North Korea.
That's a good idea, right? But they would actually use them for their armies and stuff. We'll find a way. When we come up with it, we'll share it with you people.
Just a giant slingshot.
Yeah, but bringing back Alcatraz is like bringing back herpes. There's no real reason for it.
And I get that much like Herbie's, it never went out of style because it's still a tourist attraction. But the to bring it back, they were saying on the news it would be like in the billions to resurrect that thing, and that they couldn't even do that. They would have to completely demolish everything that's there, and
Mhm.
then fucking build a brand new fucking prison. And like, okay, I get it, but weren't they gonna do that anyways? And
Well,
they're
I don't really think they were going to build anything there. If anyone knows the ocean and has ever been to San Francisco, those tides there are torrential. And then you got the sea mist and you got all that just goo that's floating in the air from being near the coast. That concrete is so degraded. There's nothing you can do with it. What's the point of even thinking this? Pretty soon you can't even visit the island because it'll be so bad that you're going to get a rock or cement, piece chunk fall on your head.
They should make it a cryo prison. Demolition Man style. Can you imagine that?
Nice. That would be awesome.
Huh?
Yeah, that'd be a good
I bet you a
idea.
bunch of motherfuckers would jump on it then,
Yeah,
huh?
that's right. And then
We're
everyone could go out for Taco Bell.
right, and we're already moving towards that fucking like reality being like that. AI, we're fucking getting that much closer to the fucking Terminator. Like there stasis is the next thing. It's just fucking I'm sure you're gonna see somebody in a giant block of ice, like fucking butt naked with fucking electrodes on their fucking ear.
We're going to have Demolition Man on the West Coast. We're going to have Terminator in Central America. not South America. And then we're gonna have on the East Coast the Neotex over there.
And just fucking straight up Mad Max in it right in the middle of the country.
That's Mexico.
It's Thunderdome.
Oh man, that'd be one great movie right there.
It would be if it wasn't fucking probably gonna happen in the next 5 years.
Oh man, and then Sean Diddy Combs, man, what the hell is going on with that?
Did he or did he do it?
Oh, he definitely did. He do it, and he likes jelly donuts too with KY jelly.
Yeah, every time I fucking see him and I see those memes, I just think of that scene from Old School where they have the fucking pool full of fucking KY jelly for the
Oh
wrestling.
yeah, you're my boy, Blue.
Oh my fucking god. That yeah, too much, dude. Like and again, how did nobody fucking see anything? Right? Like all of a sudden everybody forgets everything.
Yeah, yeah, everybody was in there. Everybody saw it. Everybody knew what was going on, and they're not going to write each other out because then they lose their post from their high pedestal.
Right?
And then Sean Diddy Combs packs his applesauce and his cheeseburgers and his ketchup packets and his prison cell, and he gets a nice healthy dose of cock meat sandwich once a week.
At least.
Oh look, the big bub's going to give him cock meat sandwich.
The fucking squirrel master ain't around to save his ass.
Nasty Nate's doing his thing.
On the regular. But
Yeah.
wasn't one of the things of is like he was into that kind of shit anyways, so it's probably like a fucking mean vacay for him.
Nah, he's more of a power top from what I understand. He liked giving his D to others and spreading the love in that fashion. Now he's going to have to spread his butt cheeks and get orange marmalade when he tosses others salads.
In between jelly or syrup, I prefer jelly.
I prefer orange marmalade. I like the tang.
And it's crazy. Like they keep fighting it, right? And it's just deny. Like fucking like it. Somebody should remind him that he's fucking Diddy and not fucking Shaggy.
It was, I mean,
And
or
that seems to be his whole MO right now. Fucking it wasn't me.
or was it like Zoe Scoop? I put some KY down there. Right?
He is like straight up. I don't remember any of that. Fucking liar.
He remembers it. He did it. He still got the ink on his skin, thick skin. Yeah, this just getting worse and worse, and he's still trying to get out of jail by paying you know the bond so he can get out, and they're not giving it to him. It's just fucking nuts. That guy's got millions of dollars and can't get out of jail. Who the hell does he got to buy to get out of there? I don't know. This ain't no Epstein Island, I'll tell you that.
Right? He would have been no, and they're not gonna let him out, dude. They're gonna no, hell no. He'll fucking disappear and like fucking he'll be gone, like straight up gone. No, they're not gonna find his ass.
I tell
Fucking
you, go
DB
ahead. Go.
Cooper. He's a DB Cooper, that motherfucker. If he fucking gets out, and they're like that, and they know that, so they're like, hell no, unless they're gonna implant with those fucking trackers like in Demolition Man, which they're already doing too, right? People are getting like those fucking subdermal chips.
Yep. I think they should revive the Running Man and put Diddy in there with the Menendez brothers running a gauntlet of killers.
The 50 to lifers.
Oh yeah, yeah. That you brought that up earlier, the Menendez brothers, and I had no idea what was going on with that. Do tell, do tell.
So apparently they got their sentence changed, right? And so now instead of never getting out, they're fucking 50 to life and they've already been in there for 25, so they're now like almost immediately available or eligible for parole. And so they're going through the whole rigmarole of that right now, trying to like finalize the deal and get out of get out on parole.
Do you think they can handle it? I mean, they did say that their dad was abusing them, and now when they get out, they're going to find that OJ killed his wife, that Diddy did his thing, the Epstein Island happened and the Weinstein thing. Do you really think they're going to be able to handle all that information?
I mean, his dad's dead, so he's not gonna care. He's no, I don't think that they'll fucking come clean like everybody else. They haven't in 25 years. I don't see them doing it now.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. If they're out on the prowl, just make sure to wear your duct tape.
I mean, technically Diddy is like still on that whole "it wasn't me" thing, so
Yeah, that's what
maybe they just
happens when you're
follow
taking drugs and ketamine and half-assed lubed and don't know what the hell's going on.
that scene from Get Him to the Greek.
When they're rubbing on that carpet wall.
Yeah, that's probably the kind of shit that really did go on.
More than likely. And maybe that's why he did it so well in that movie because he lived it.
He wasn't acting. He was just
Yeah.
fucking remembering.
But this Menendez brother thing, I mean, if you remember back in, what was it, the 80s? No, 96, they were found
Yeah,
guilty.
90s.
Yeah. And fuck, man. And then, they killed their father because they said he abused them, but they didn't really have any proof of what was going on, that was happening. They didn't document anything. They didn't tell anybody. Hell, they didn't even get their ass checked for the situation, I don't think. And, so who knows what was going on there? You want to believe them, but you never know. It's he said, she said, right?
And what to your point, like if like Pornhub and had been around back then they could have just downloaded one of those fucking videos that fucking has some fucking crazy shit like that, and then said, okay, here you go.
Yeah,
But
download it to the family icon so they could put it directly in that.
I think you're right though. Like it was just he said. Well, I guess he said,
Yeah.
and like who the fuck knows, right? Like,
Yeah, I
but
mean, we're not the ultimate, sentient being to say that they were guilty or innocent. So, I mean, to lay waste to them, who knows? And I'm not saying that they should be in prison. I mean, by all accounts, the police did their job and they got all the, resources together and found out, that, well, hey, they couldn't find any abuse. So they charged them on murder, which they actually did. And they said they were sorry for killing their father. But who knows what exactly turned them around to do it? Because when you go into the mindset of teenagers, which they were at the time, they say stupid shit and do stupid shit because their brains don't work like they should.
is that fuck? It was a long time ago. Was that they were teenagers when?
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy
17
shit.
and 18.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. They were young at that time.
Damn, yeah, that was like it seems like well, like I guess 25 years ago, right? I
Yep.
just remember that shit being all over fucking TV during the day. Like none of the regular fucking shit was on. It was all the fucking trial. The OJ shit too. I remember watching that in like one of the class, like law or some justice, something like that in high school.
Hmm.
And instead of teaching, that motherfucker put the OJ trial on. So that's what we watched when we were in that fucking class for like an hour. It was like the OJ trial.
Run, Jay, run. That's all
And,
we said.
and then when they were gonna read the verdict, they put it on the fucking CCTV. So every fucking TV in every classroom at that school was fucking playing the OJ verdict, and the fucking you could hear everybody fucking cheering when they were like not guilty.
Oh,
Everybody
man.
was like, he got away with it.
Yeah, so Eric was 18 at the time of the murder and Lyle was 21. So, I mean, yeah, teenage one and 21 the other. They both had the same mindsets. They were fucking nuts in the head. Who knows what prompted them to do what they did? They'll only know, and when they go to hell or go to heaven, they'll only know. Who knows what was going on?
So what wasn't some part about like they thought it was because of a will, like money, some fucking
Yes. Yeah, they thought they were going to get money in a will or a life insurance policy or whatever that they found out about that was on their father, and they were going to try to collect on it. That's what they were trying to prompt onto the whole situation for the reason of murder. But they kept on saying that they were sexually abused to, defend themselves. So during that, it was like, I think they had a plea deal that they
it's
finally
not
went with.
it's not just about the money, it was about the dick too.
I want a million for every inch I took. It's a lot of inches.
So there's No money then?
No, they ain't getting dick. Wait a minute, they probably did get some dick, but yeah, they're not getting any money. Now,
Sounds like a scorned
restitution,
prostitute to me.
unlike OJ, they don't have to pay restitution to a family because, well, that was their dad. Anyway, so if they go out, they start selling paintings of the killings, and they sell like, gloves that fit and shit like that, they can actually keep the profits.
Merchandising.
Yep, just like in Spaceballs.
The Menendez brothers, the mug. The Menendez brothers, the knife.
Menendez Brothers a shotgun next to the Nirvana shotgun.
Cobain signature series.
The Springfield Menendez series, the Springfield Nirvana series.
But
I
yeah,
want it
no.
now, just like Lizzo wants her Dodger weenie.
She back on her body fucking shaming thing again.
No, she's not back on her body shaming, the whole I'm fat, love me for who I am. But now that she's not fat, she's not skinny, but she's not fat. What does she say now? I mean, do we really got to love her fat body again? Or thin body or medium body or whatever body that is?
It is I don't think she understands the principle of she can't go around screaming fat girls need love too anymore. I
Hey,
don't
don't
know.
get me wrong. There's guys who love fat chicks.
Oh yeah, for sure. But like being that she's not one of them, she can't really go around doing that. It's like it's bad form when like, the skinny guy goes around making fat jokes. But if you or I do it, it's fine. You know what I mean? Like it it's just one of those things where it's like look who decided to try comedy with jokes shaped like grenades.
Well, I'm happy that she's healthy, don't get me wrong. But now she's got a lot of excess skin that's picking up sails in the wind and she's floating off into outer space. And she's not as big as she used to be. So, I mean, she was out there saying body positivity this, body positivity that. If she was so positive about her body, why didn't she just keep her weight? Because we all know what happens with weight. You lose your, health.
I'm gonna say drugs.
Ketamine.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say drugs. I'm like celebrity, bunch of money, weight loss that quick. I'm thinking she got into meth. Like if her teeth start to go, or like all of a sudden they're super white, like she had them all replaced. You know what I mean? Then who's full of shit now?
Man, I could use some meth. I could lose 50 pounds. That'd be all right.
Like she's fucking over there, fucking doing coke.
Cocaine, cocaine.
All right, like fucking Pam Archer. That's the secret. That's how she's really losing all the weight is all that fucking coke.
Yep. But this whole downgrade that we've been doing where we're a woke world about different ethnicities, different sexual identities, fat, not fat, black, white, Mexican, who gives a flying fuck what venue you want to put all your flags in? Be whoever you want to be. If someone hates you, turn around and walk away and be with somebody who likes you because this world is too small and your life is too short to worry about this god-forsaken shit.
A lot of people putting a lot of stock in like everything these days. And it's just like, you don't have to pay attention to every fucking post you read online, right? It's the
Yeah.
same old shit since fucking MySpace days. Like people are like wigging out over the stuff that they're seeing or whatever. Like stop watching, stop looking at it then. Like if you're gonna fucking cry about it, like why are you watching it? Like you're just gonna bitch. Like give it a rest.
Yep, definitely. We all get offended. Everybody gets offended. It's how you work with that offensive thought in your head that determines if you're racist or not. No, that's not what I meant. What I really meant to say was, however you feel offended, get off your own high horse and realize there's a reason for what they're saying. They're either an asshole or they were making a joke. And if they're making a joke, get over it. That's basically it. If I had $1 for every time that, I said something racist, well, I'd be rich and probably be robbed by some black guy down in LA over there, right? I mean, hey, The coyote eats a chicken, so you know it's going to happen. Just saying.
Statistically speaking.
Statistically, yes, statistics.
And
Let's claim statistics.
I'm not even Asian, so it's okay that I say that.
Well, if you did this, you'd get by. Mathematics is your thing now.
Because they make the toys.
There you go. And the calculators
Just remember that one, ladies and gentlemen. We'll drop the beginning of that one during episode one.
of season 8. Remember, season 8. Been a wonderful time with all our fans. Okay, the one fan, but this has been great.
And I'm glad that again we got the upgraded budget and we can afford all this now.
Yes.
Can't wait for Big O to get out here to LA and
Yes.
take a look at the new soundstage and all the data that we have pointing to that you guys are assholes for not repeating the fucking seasons in between seasons. But hey, it's all right. We got some more coming your way for sure. We're gonna do a few more of these.
Yes.
Shows in the in between time. Hope you enjoyed season 7. We had a blast making that, and we're looking forward to a lot more good stuff just like that. And
A lot more
some
stupid shit, too.
yeah, a lot more bad ideas are gonna come to fruition. I thought the fucking there were parts of the Trump one that worked, and like definitely the ending worked. Everybody that came over to watch the like when I posted it, like we were here hanging out, and so
Uh-huh.
I played, and then when the ending came, everybody was fucking dying, like tears, like fucking laughing at the end, how like yeah, how we decided to end the season. So
Yeah,
if you haven't seen it, everything's posted. Go check it out.
please.
It's on our YouTube channel. The audios from all the podcasts are up there too. So make it easy. We're still easy to find on, like Amazon and uh, like Apple Music. Every pretty much everything that carries a podcast carries your favorite podcast.
Look on
So,
Instagram for the funny memes that keep you guys laughing, get you ready for the seasons.
all right, and the guys from Smokey's smoke shop said to say hello. Dropped by the other day, and we got an invite to come down and shoot
Sweet.
at the shop when you are in town next.
Fuck yeah.
Um,
Love those guys.
so we we told them they could come out to see us here in the studio, but they were like, "Yeah, I'm not driving all the way across traffic in LA."
Yeah.
You guys just come to the smoke shop.
Hey, man, I don't go there for the smoke, but I do like the cigars every now and then.
Right. Those guys are awesome. So
Yes.
yeah, so if you're in the LA area, check them out.
Andy
Smoke.
Dick did.
Oh yeah, sure did. Met that guy there. He was much taller dude than I expected. Like I thought from all the movies he was like this, tiny little guy, and no, he's like about as tall as I am. So I was like, oh shit.
Did he
At
have
first
firm grip? Did he have firm grip on your shoulders from behind?
he did. It was kind of scary. I was like, whoa, especially because he was drunk as shit by the time he was there. So I'm like, they didn't really know who he was at first. I'm like, the guy is. I said was at first, and then I kind of like I side eyed and I saw him like kind of look a little bit. I'm like, is like fucking famous. I'm like, you should look him up. And then because the way that it was funny because it was like one of these things where I'm like, the guy really sounds like Andy Dick, and I'm like, and so I'm like talking to him about a cigar that they had there, and I go, "Hey man, has anybody ever told you that you sound like Andy Dick?" And he starts laughing. He's like, "I am Andy Dick," and I'm like, "What?" He's all, "No, it's me." He was like, "You're right. Yeah, people have told me that because yes, that's me." I was like, "What the fuck?" And and the one of the people that he came by that he came with that came over, he's like, no, he's not bullshitting you. He's like that's him. And I'm like, oh shit.
So did he show you on the cigar, crouching tiger, hidden penis?
he was he was like fucking hopping from one thing to the other because he was so fucking drunk and high. Like it was
Nice.
he was funny though. He was still being really fucking funny, but you could just tell he was on a good one. Like they were partying and they just came to get fucking reinforcements, and so
Nice. Smoky Smoke Shop in Whittier, California, friends.
yep, we gotta stop by. So yeah, we're definitely gonna go shoot with them, talk to those guys for a while, see what kind of new crazy shit is out in the smoking world. And
Sweet.
yeah, looking forward to another season. But like I said, until then, we're gonna keep doing the pop-up shows, and we'll post as frequently as we can, and then once we get the release date for season 8, we'll let everybody know, and then it goes from there.
Sweet. Yeah, that'd be great, man. We're gonna have a good old time in the town tonight.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. Well, we are coming up on our time for this set. So until next time, take a toke and watch all your wars go up in smoke. Peace.